that being said, I do just want to say happy, marvelous Monday, or I should say happy, marvelous Monday. I hope that each and every one of you all are having an incredible day, that you are filling it with peace, hopefully at least a little bit of peace, some joy, some positivity, all the good things. And of course, there's going to be some bad here and there, but it's about your perspective and how we go through it. And of course, hopefully, you are also cultivating and curating and developing that growth mindset, because that is how your wildest dreams, or our wildest dreams, is going to come into fruition. Because you got to take those challenges. We have to take those challenges. And, just me in my life, I have all my life, I've been one that takes, I've tried to cultivate having a growth mindset, but here recently, I really did take on a project that was something I had never done before, didn't know anything about the industry. But the beautiful thing about when you take on those challenges and say that, you know what, I've never done this before, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. And then you get that finished product and you're like, oh my gosh, I really did that. Like when I look at even what I do here within Inspire with Indy, as well as, other things that I do that hasn't even been publicized yet, I look back and it's just like, wow, I really did these things. And it's because of the growth mindset that I have developed. And, like I say, I share these things with you all, not because I went and read it, I'm just repeating it. It's because I have lived through it. Like I have literally went through the school of the hard knocks. And that's why I am so very passionate when it comes to specifically mindset and even mindfulness, because I've had to go through the process. I live it. And I have gotten to a place to where I truly feel confident talking about it because of the fact that I've done the work. I've been in those places where I did not see that light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, going through different circumstances, not having any therapy, no counseling, no friends. I only had two people, which I would say my mother and my father, which they are incredible beings. But it truly takes a lot of mental strength to be able to go through those things. And I've learned a lot along the way. And I really try to share those things with each and every one of you all, those who choose to listen, so that hopefully it will, impact your life in a way, and, be able to put you on a path that has worked very well for me. But like I say, I would never, and I'll get into this more, but I would never ever call myself a coach. I really don't like when people call themselves coaches and things of that nature, because here's the thing. What you have done worked well for you. And so that doesn't necessarily mean someone could go, and that's why I give my information out free. And some people might be like, well, that's not smart. You want to monetize things. But how I look at it is, I'm not going to make somebody pay for what I have to say, because of the fact that you can go and do everything I tell you to do and it not work for you, because you're too busy trying to follow my plan and not the direction for your individual life. So for me, I give these little tidbits. I don't want to say nuggets, but I give information out for all to hear, and you do what you want with that. But by no means am I going to try to, I don't feel like people, I don't know. It's all about perspective, because some people, they believe that you should have a coach, but I feel like your coach should be yourself and your mind. And when your mindset, I teach you how to think for yourself, not think how I think, because how I think might not be what your life path is. So I think that it is important for us to cultivate learning how to think for ourselves. That way we can ultimately be in the right, on the right path, going in the right direction to ultimately reach our destiny. So with that being said, I truly hope that, I could go tell you as a coach, oh, these are the challenges that you need to do, but that might not be what is right for your life. So I leave it up to you. You figure out what are you're trying to develop this growth mindset. What are some challenges that you need to do to be able to improve? You know what I mean? And you have to be in tune with yourself. That's why I'm so big on the self-reflection. Because if you're around people all day long, if you're watching TV all day, if you're on social media all day, when are you ever having the time to truly tune into yourself and know what it is and get the downloads and get the blueprint? That takes the self-reflection. But anyway, once you do cultivate the growth mindset and start taking on those challenges and you see the finished product, the end result, it truly is a beautiful thing. And then it allows for you to see, oh man, I could do that. So if I could do that, I can also do this. And then the sky ends up not being the limit. That's another thing. I hate when people say the sky is the limit. Why would you limit yourself to the sky when there's the stars, the moons? I mean, we're here in one galaxy. There's so many other galaxies. Who knows what all is out there? So I feel like when you say the sky is the limit, or when people say that the sky is the limit, that is limiting your capabilities. So the sky is not the limit to what you can do when you really start taking on some of those challenges. I have truly impressed myself. I mean, just the things that I have done, the things that I do, and then you start getting better and better because you are growing your brain. And before I move on, because I want this to be short today, because I did spend a lot of time last week, and so I got things I need to get done. So, but I do just want to say, when it comes to growing a growth mindset, a challenge can also be, because I know last week I was talking about the Sudoku puzzles and the just actual puzzles, and that really, more than we might think about it, that really helps us develop a growth mindset because of the fact that it's growing our brain. When we're sitting there doing a Sudoku puzzle or putting a puzzle together, you're having to really work your brain. And the more that you work it, you're expanding its capabilities. And so now when you approach other situations, your brain has it literally has grown. So, and I keep saying grow your brain because there was a song that my daughter used to listen to when she was a little bit younger. I guess maybe I was listening to it because she was so young, but it's actually called the Growth Mindset Song. And they talk about grow your brain, give it something to do, grow your brain, learn something new, grow your brain to be a better you. And then it says something else. But ultimately, it's talking about how when you grow your brain, there's so many capabilities that there's so much you can do when you adapt that growth mindset. So that's another thing. Even if that's the only challenge you do, that's going to open up doors for when you go to complete other things. It will just be a lot easier because you have expanded your brain length. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get into this week's lighter because I don't want to just let the time keep expiring. I want to go ahead and do what we all came here to see, what we all came here for, and that is our community appreciation credit. So without further ado, let us see who this week's lighter is. Are you ready? Who is it? Drum roll. LJ Goodens. Oh my gosh, who could that possibly be? Congratulations to you, though. No, that is indeed my mother and father, and I want them to be the light later for this week because they have indeed been very supportive to this journey. And, I like to say that I am a very private person. So a lot of the things that you all are seeing is just as new to them as it is to you all. So along this journey. They have, of course, been there to support, give me some, likes and even some shares here and there. And I most definitely want to share my gratitude to them. We here at Inspire with Indy want to share our gratitude, and they will indeed be receiving a message on how they can receive their community appreciation credit. Now, I really want for you all to join in on this journey. Don't know exactly where this journey will lead. And really, it's just me getting in the way because I know exactly what I need to do, but I have to be prepared for that. Because, like I say, I never saw myself doing something like this. And so I have to ensure that I am ready for the next steps. So, with that being said, go ahead and join in and be a part of what we're doing here at Inspire with Indy and be rewarded. Remember, all you have to do is very easy. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you again. All you have to do for our Money Mondays and to receive a community appreciation credit is look out for our weekly spotlight posts. Go ahead and tap that shine signal. Fill that out because it makes it a lot easier for us so we don't have to go chasing you down and chicken stalking you, all of that. We can be able to get in contact with you very easily. So fill out that shine signal and then look out for our Money Monday live stream. And that's it. It's very simple. Do the things that you want to do on the sign signal. It's not, none of it is required. It's all up to you and how you want to light up your community, this community, and your friends, your family, so that we can all be a little bit more encouraged and be able to have our weeks be a little bit easier because we have some additional inspiration. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here. It has been a pleasure to show my face on it tonight. And I look forward to seeing you all on next week and really seeing where this journey leads and takes us. Don't forget to go ahead and look out for that weekly spotlight post because it actually is today. I posted the weekly spotlight post. So you actually have a whole week to be able to inspire with Indy and have the chance to be our next light lighter. That being said, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. I am most definitely going to enjoy mine. And I look forward to seeing you all on next week. You all take care.